Okay, I'm on page 30 now. Do's and don'ts when you're socializing. These are the things you have to remember when you're meeting someone for dinner or when you are in a business meeting. Rule number one, find a safe topic. So, what does this mean? Don't talk about sensitive matters. Maybe don't talk about politics because everybody has an opinion about politics. Don't talk about religion, okay? If I am a Christian, it's safe not to talk about Christianity just in business setting, okay? Or if I'm a Buddhist or Islam, yeah, if I'm Muslim. So these are all sensitive matters. Um, so we cannot talk about that on a business meeting. And also human rights. For example, about war, about maybe about gay and lesbian people. Those things are sensitive matters. We have to not talk about them in business meetings. Okay, private matters. Don't talk about salary. If you just met someone, don't ask how much money do they make. Okay. For example, income. Income means salary. Especially in the first part of meeting, your friend, your business client. Please don't talk about money or income or about their personal life, like their marriage. Um, are you married? Do you have kids? In the English speaking countries, they don't really talk about that. Maybe if you see each other more often, then you can. Okay, body features. For example, what does it mean? Body features. What's the size of your waist? Or what's your height? What's your weight? I think for most girls, these are very sensitive matters, so they don't really want to talk about that. So we have to not talk about private matters. Rule number two, think positive. I'm already on page 34. You cannot complain. I think a person who is good at business doesn't complain. You know, complaining means saying something bad about a situation. For example, if somebody invited me for coffee and I drank coffee, if I say this coffee is not so good, so I that means I'm complaining. Or if I said, you know, it's better if we go to a more expensive place or a more expensive restaurant, that is complaining. So that's the no for a business meeting. Okay? Since we're talking about socializing, you know, it's part of business English, we have to keep this in mind. Be polite. You have to say please or thank you or may I, and you have to sound polite. You know, there are, there can be two things. One, how you say it and what you say. For example, if I ask, what do you want? It sounds very kind, but if I said, what do you want? So it's a totally different thing, right? So we have to be polite if we are in a business setup.